Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hooner's Shed. I'm back up close again. I don't know if you can hear it, and I'm hoping this goes through. Next door, I've got the builders next door. I've got the little digger running up and down, the little dumper truck running up and down. So it's vibrating a lot in here. So I'm not sure how badly this is going to sound. This is why I'm this close to you. So we're back in the garage for a bit, and I consulted the Oracle, otherwise known as Gary, about the forks, and apparently we can save the stanchions, the chromy bits, as long as they're not too badly damaged, and the fork legs should be right if we can just sand them down and sand them down and make them so there's no chunks missing, unless they're too badly damaged, of course, but it doesn't look like they are. So crack on with that, despite the fact of this racket going on next door, and we'll see where we can get to today. So, right, hopefully there's not too much vibration coming through. Now with these fork legs, this one here, it's probably not going to show it up too much because it's quite shiny, but I don't know if you can just about see them. There is a lot of massive, this is the work area about here, and you can feel it. There's gouges, and I don't know how well you can see that. That's, yeah, I think that's pretty naked. I don't think that's usable no more. That's some big dents. Lots. Looks like somebody's attacked that with a hammer or something. Good grief. So I think we're going to need to replace this one. This one, work area here, not too bad, but there is a really nasty rusty nick in it just about there, which I reckon is going to catch on the seal. But the rest of it, not too bad. Not too bad. There's some sort of scuffing, but there's no, and there's a couple of little ridges there. There's nothing massive on that one. So that one, I think, is definitely past it. That's going to be too, and that damage goes all the way down. There's big chunks. Comes down here. You can feel it better than you can see it. If this was feeler cam, then that would be better. Mind you, if this was feeler cam, I'd probably not get off the porn channel. So there we go. But that one, not sure about. But these, the stanchions. No, those are the stanchions. Fork legs. I'll get it right. There is a bit of damage around the top there, but we can sand it down. I do need to get those out, and we'll tidy this up as well. Still, engine casings, I've been told not to bother with easy outs because they're crap, so I'm going to get that out, drill it, and then re-tap it. And I'm still not sure about the edge there, whether that's too far. That looks like we may have gone a bit too far. Damn it. Worst case scenario, I have to get another engine casing, or I can find a way to fix that. Worst case scenario. Which is going to be a major pain in the backside, considering how long it took me to clean that. Which is probably a lesson in, do that first before you do all of this work. But there we go. It's a learning curve, isn't it? Right. They're out. There's one. And the mangle getting them out though. I did in the end resort to the Dremel with a bigger grinding disc on it, and being very, very careful, because I know you're not supposed to take power tools to these, but it was that or nothing. But it was wedged in there pretty good. Looks like it's actually concreted in, which you can't see a good picture of it here. But yeah, it's out, so I just need to tidy that one up. This one, however, where is it? Looks like somebody's had a go at this one with a screwdriver trying to get a seal out in the past. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Not sure I won't get there. You go. Nice big chunk missing out of that. Apart from that, the seal where the bush goes is not too bad, and that might not be too bad after it gets cleaned up a bit. And that I shall just put the Dremel with a smaller grinder on it onto that, just to tidy it up, see if we can remove it, and yeah, should be good. Right, so end result after bloody ages, it feels like, much better on the inside. There's some pretty deep grooves in there. I don't know if I'm going to have to do those a bit more, or whether that's going to be enough. but it's a lot smoother. All the jagged edges are gone. It's just very slight depressions that you can feel with your finger, but there's no sharp edges in there all the way around. Look. A couple of lumps and bumps, but no sharp edges on the inside where the seal sits. So there we go. I've still got to clean all this off, get some degreaser on that, I think. So there we are, stripped. I am going to need 2 new stanchions because they are both really damaged in the work area, like the bit that goes up and down in there. So I'm going to need new stanchions. These need to be cleaned. Sorry, these need to be cleaned. I've got to get rid of that and get another one of them. I think it's supposed to be metal. So there we are. That's another episode of Hoon and Shed over and done with. Not a bit of progress. Like I said, with these projects, it seems to be you make a fair amount of progress, and then you hit a bit where it slows down, and then hopefully at some point soon it'll start up again. But it's not going too bad. I've got the fork strip down now and know exactly what I need to get those rebuilt. Might not be for a while because Christmas coming up and money is always tight around this time of year, and I've still got a load of bills to pay. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to order the parts for the forks. And I'm rapidly running out of things to do that don't cost any money. But there we go. But that's it for today. I'll go get home, see if I can get this edited and uploaded before I need to go to sleep. And yeah, we'll see where we get on the next one. So ride safe, and I'll see you on the next episode of Hoon and Shed.